Hello everyone, welcome. Manifesting all the pitch so I get broke for Sunday. You know what? I'd do it. I'd send it. If I get another unique pitch that isn't a belt or earring, I'll send it. Because I have a ET that I'm itching to tap. But, just give me a second, sorry. There's something in my eyes. I have this thing sometimes where like, if I touch my eyes, it just starts watering a lot. I think it's because like some of my eyelashes are bent the wrong way. It makes me tear up on the left eye. It's really frustrating. And now probably have to go check like, what are the eye doctors called? Optometrists? No, those are the guys that do the glasses, right? Isn't there another word for those guys? I feel like there's like another word to describe eye doctors. Am I crazy? I know there's optometrists. Ophthalmologists. Yeah, there's like two eye doctors. Well, I remember like getting confused because one of my friends said that word and I didn't know what it was talking about. As it turns out, there are in fact two kinds of eye doctors. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to do some stuff on the Corsair here, and I think I might actually make this into a video. I didn't think I'd actually update the Corsair so early, but here we are. You know what, let's pick a nicer place to stand around than Commercy. Let's stand around in Arcus. Alright, so for you guys who are in the stream early, you guys get to be part of the video. How exciting is that? But yeah, like I said, I didn't really expect to be making an update on the Corsair so soon, but there's like 3 things that this Corsair is going to get that is going to make this like pretty strong. The point where I stopped in terms of my damage gear, I'm missing a few things, right? I'm missing a superior ring and a arcane weapon. So for the superior ring, I actually get that today. I'm at 673 coins. So if I get 27 coins or better, I get my ring today. And I think as well, there is a chance I low roll and get 25, which will be really sad. But I don't think I claimed the quest. I knew it. All according to plan, I never claimed this quest. So I'm guaranteed to get it today. Even if I low roll, I get an extra 5 coins from this NPC. I knew this would happen. So that's the first thing. I get my superior ring today. And the second thing is, I get enough droplets from the bosses to be able to get my arcane weapon. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm on 21 for Will and 21 from Lucid. So in theory, what I can do is swap over onto 4-set superior by replacing this KT. And then also get my arcane weapon, putting me on 2-set. This is a lot of extra damage, like genuinely, for any character, right? It's a lot of damage. Now, this is my problem. For anyone who's been part of the streams, you guys might know that my Corsair got an ET. This is where, in the editing magic, I will put in that clip where I got the ET. I think this was actually last week, right? But because I have this ET, I kind of want to be really stingy. And I want to use this ET at like 19 star or something like that. And then transfer over my existing Meister ring onto the superior ring. But obviously, I don't really want to tap now because we have 5, 10, 15 in like 3 days or something like that. But at the same time, I don't really want to make a new Meister ring to 21. But I kind of want to use my sup ring. It's just like so many random things along the way that I need. And at the end of the day, I just need the 5, 10, 15. So what I'm going to do is, I don't want to buy my arcane weapon if I can help it. And I don't want to spend any money if I can help it. But if we get something fun, like maybe a eye patch to replace the monocle, or a Zerk. I think a Zerk is actually probably ideal. I'd leave it at 17 for a while. And then I could use the ET immediately for like instant gains. But yeah, that's the plan. So I'm going to do a bunch of my arcane bosses and hope for a weapon first. That's the first thing I'm hoping for. Alright. Now I can not worry about the recording and actually answer questions. About the KT, I've seen 2 so far on this character. One's here, and the other one's here. So I can't transfer it. You can technically transfer it. I just don't have any. You can also transfer Meister rings, which is a little bit easier, but I don't really want to craft more if I can help it. Alright. Let's start off with some bosses here. Oh! Another thing that I managed to get. I got my third large drop fam. And it came with 40% ID. How crazy is that? I don't even need to swap fams anymore. This character's kind of nuts. But yeah. I've seen 3 large drops now. One here, and one here. And this one came with 40% ID, which is really nice. A little bit of extra damage, never hurt anybody. And yeah, now I can go ahead and do bosses. Where should we start, guys? What are you guys feeling? What's lucky? What boss are you guys feeling? I saw a bunch of people getting books, so I'm not that excited for Hard Will. I feel like I'm not going to get a book. It's out of the pool already. It's out of the pool. But we can cope. Also, how's the music sounding? Is it okay? Sounds a bit low. There we go. But yeah, we'll do all of them anyway. It's just a matter of order. You know what? I wouldn't. The problem is, wait. Whoa. Whoa, we have so many G skills this week. We almost got 15, 15, 15. Look at this. We got 9 in our second one. Or third one. Oh. Alright. You know what? You guys never got to see the hard dark nail clear, right? We could do hard dark nail first, maybe? We'll see what happens. I'll do V-Healer. Let's do V-Healer. I think V-Healer is a fun boss. And V-Healer is actually a boss I might be able to prog at some point. In terms of the drop, because I actually have a bunch of Dom pendants on this character. Let's do V-Healer. Oh, I don't have a Serums. Alright. Ooh, and I have this. Yeah, let's start with V-Healer. Good luck on pitch, thank you. Alright. I'll try my best not to run it down too hard in V-Healer. Let's see what our character's at. Going into V-Healer, about 50 mil combat power. Pretty good. I scuffed it a bit, I got caught by a string in the middle of that, but it's okay. Pretty good burst, actually. This is probably like a 20-minute run at this pacing, I believe. Can't be really bothered ring swapping at the moment, so maybe I'll just stay on the raw. Oh, I thought she was going to use blue there. Alright, I can catch a string here. I might be able to catch a string right before my mini burst, which will be nice. And because I caught the string and cleanse right before it, I get a little bit of extra damage here. Gotta refresh my summons. Wow. I almost managed to do 1 bar before my burst came back. This character's really strong. You know what I should have done actually, guys, in hindsight? I should have bought my superior ring before I ran in and then just used it. It would have been better than a 17-star KT, I think, with the 30 boss damage. Or actually, would it have been? I don't know. Would have been close, I think. That's alright. Oh, I got strung. That's alright. Oh no, I accidentally did not bind. Got kicked out of my raw. I pressed my raw instead of my bind. They're right next to each other. It's a little scuffed. It's all good. I'm waiting for it to run over here. No. My raw. Oh, I got hit by that. Oh, a bit spicy. Oh. I guess I'll just cleanse again. Hello, welcome. Uh-oh. I walked back into the string. That's alright. Warm up. I griefed that so hard. That's what I get for running out of my raw or using my bind. I mistimed the walk back because I was cleansing. All good. How long do I have until my next burst? Oh, it actually matches with my origin. Get the superior ring now. All according to plan. Yup. You are right though. The only problem with the superior ring is I don't know how I want to upgrade it, if that makes sense. I kind of don't want to... It feels bad to legendary it, because obviously I kind of want to fodder the stars in, right? And same with the... just like star forcing it in general. I mean, I could get it to 16. Just... I guess as long as it's better than the Carnage Treasure, I don't really care too much, hey? What's the reason for picking Corsair back up? Yeah, it's just for fun. Alright. So with this, if I get 27 coins, it'll be enough. Otherwise, we have to do a little bit of the pre-quest. Or just like the quest in general. Let's have a look here. Should be at 700 or close to it. 701. Nice. So now we can get our 4-set superior. It's beautiful. Superior ring. Now, I can replace this Carnage Treasure. I'm actually curious. Let's have a look here. In terms of combat power, it is definitely better. What I will do is maybe I'll just give it like a cheap pot. And we can just use this. I won't tap it just yet. Because I might just fodder into it. But I do have a bunch of these cubes expiring. So I might as well use these, right? I have 102 expiring. Jeez. Way more than 102 expiring. Guess I'll just give it like a E-pot or something like that. I haven't revealed it. You can just give it like 6% or something. Just some extra stat here for fun. Oh. Should tier up pretty quickly anyway. Hopefully. Man, it's the first time I died out of Hyperion in ages. Gotta make sure I focus up. Honestly, I ruined it when I used my raw before my bind, and I got punted out of my raw. Ooh, 9%. I'm boosted. It's so free. Okay. Let's have a look at the combat power now. Now that we're actually using just even like a raw, like superior ring. 51 mil. That's a lot of extra combat damage. Combat power, rather. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, I can get a new serums. That's not the right thing. It's this one. Alright. Most important thing to do, make sure I bind before I burst. I've been pressing my buttons in the wrong order. I noticed for the first burst. Okay, I think everything should be up. Let's try this again. Okay, it's a good start. I think I placed down most of my things. Okay, that looks better. Better burst than before. At least I remembered to press my bind. Speaking of which, I actually had to pay attention to my bind a little bit. I think I need to level up my bind maybe 1 or 2 more times. Just because there have been times in other boss runs where, because you use your bind after your origin, your bind takes a little bit longer to come back up. And it has kind of messed me up in the past. I'm pretty sure my bind is pretty much at 3-minute cooldown. I wouldn't mind it being a bit shorter, just to cover for that. Okay, 8 seconds, I have my mini burst. Need to cleanse as well. Oh, am I close enough? Okay, cool. I'm taking a lot of damage here. Ten seconds until cleanse. I mean, until test. Oh, taking a lot of damage. Don't forget Tanjiro skill. Yeah, I was meant to use that on my previous burst, but I got punted out of my raw. I was actually ready to use the Tanjiro skill as well. I got kicked out of my raw because I did my burst incorrectly. But you see here, like, actually, I'm gonna wait for my bullet barrage. And I'll line everything up with the bullet barrage. Oops. Okay, gotta wait like another 15 seconds. Probably just cleanse here real quick while I'm waiting. right on top of a gas cloud. Caught a string right at the end of that, but that's okay. I'll probably just like slowly cleanse here. Let's get out of there. Target skill's good. It does a lot of damage. I think I have double 5s on. Don't really want to roll the dice. Oh. You know what? I was trying to avoid too many things. Oh, I thought I was outside the range of that. That was... Bit scary there. I cannot see what I'm doing. I'm really low. At least I can cleanse here safely. Probably. Congrats on Primal Essence. Thank you so much, JH. So I'm on the left side. I always forget how blinding the ships are. It's so much worse here in V-Healer than it is in any other boss. It's like almost the same color to me as the strings. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions right here. That out of gloom? Oh, I'm sorry to hear, dude. 2%'s rough. I think my ship might have missed, but it's okay. Lotus is here. Scary. Whoa! No, Lotus, what have you done? I didn't even see him. Oh no, I'm on 3. What a bad number to be on. I swear, it's always Lotus, guys. I hate Lotus so much. Uh-oh. That was my own fault, though. I swear, it's always Lotus. It's always Lotus. No, I didn't want to have to like actually focus. I probably should have after like dying out the first time, but it is what it is. It's always Lotus, guys. It's always Lotus. V Healer needs to lock in. I need to lock in. I actually didn't even see the Lotus. I didn't even see him spawn next to me because I thought I killed him actually. Oh, I got hit by that. I'm scared. Why am I taking so much damage? Oh, there's a corpse there. Why do I get the feeling I'm gonna die out a second time? Oh no, I'm gonna get strung. Oh, I didn't get strung. That's a miracle. I want to stay down here. Oh no, Lotus is back. No, 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 you stay away from me. Lotus is actually the biggest difficulty in this fight. It's not even funny. Uh-oh. Oh no, Lotus is back. Oh no! Oh, whoa, 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 I'm getting comboed. You guys seeing this? You can't make this up. These guys are after me, man. Lotus knows, man. Uh-oh. I might get strung here. Oh, God. I hate Lotus so much. Okay. Maybe a bad time to do my mini burst, but it's all good. Probably. This is actually surprisingly a fast run. I have my origin burst back up. So I'll be done in like 5 minutes, actually. Like origin burst and a little bit of DPS and then I'm out. It's pretty fast. Wait, is that purple? It was purple. What's that? I couldn't tell. You know what? I can tell when it's green, but I can't tell when it's purple. So if I can't tell what it is, I'm just going to assume it's behind her. Yep. I have to wait 30 seconds for my burst. Right on top of a corpse, I don't like it. Oh, it's FMA. Oh, that was a really sad bullet barrage. It lasted like 2 seconds. I think there's a way for it to last longer, but I don't know how it works. It like takes the timing of like a buff, and then it expires when something expires. It's like how Fatal Strike sort of works. Should probably learn how to pay attention to that. Oh my god, Lotus came back. No, get away from me, Lotus. Alright, pretty fast run though. Despite dying out the first time. Basically a 15-minute run, roughly. Probably could have been a little bit faster, but... Oh no, I'm catching that string. Oh no, I can suddenly have a chance of dying out now. Just nothing like getting comboed once and then dying. Alright, nothing to worry about though. Wasn't worried. Alright, there we go. First try V healer, right guys? First try? Yup, first try. Alright, should be at 400 drop. Nice. Ring box. What was I looking for again? Oh, that's right. I wanted a weapon box, didn't I? Well, hopefully by the time we finish this, we'll get a weapon box. Ideally, I don't want to buy the weapon, but it might happen. Alright, let's see. Ring. What do I need again? Weapon jump 4. Risk taker. Yeah, risk taker 4 is probably usable in some bosses too. I know a lot of classes, you don't really like using risk taker, but it's not bad if you are not playing like a touch damage boss, right? Something like that. I believe touch damage does take away risk taker, which is a little annoying, but that's okay. I also got the candle. That's kind of cool. I always find like some kind of excitement from picking up the furnitures and stuff. All right, let's go Lotus. Yeah, let's go Lotus. Yeah, it's good on heroes for sure. Because it's basically like a raw 3, which is solid. No point buying weapon if you can solo C10E. Yeah, but I kind of just want it because it's nice, you know what I mean? Not because I need it. I'll take a free gain. Oh, my iframe ran out. No, how's this happen every time? Because this ship actually, when I use it, it's part of my burst. It gives me an iframe short amount of time. I thought it would have lasted long enough. Evidently not. Yeah, that was a 15-minute V healer. That might be actually as fast as my Wild Hunter's V healer run, and my Wild Hunter's liberated. It's kind of crazy. Because last week when I tried to do hard V healer, it took like about 20 minutes. But then again, we do have upgraded what do you call it? An upgraded event buff. And I actually have better G skills at the moment. Because of everyone grinding their Tanjiro, our guild actually is getting like the participation points. You know, the one where like you just grind mobs and stuff. Everybody is just on the Tanjiro. So we actually have a bunch of random guild points, which we usually don't have. Thank you everyone who's in Min Blue House grinding on their Tanjiro. It helped me out getting extra boss damage for my G skills. W Guild. But yeah, JH, I can buy the weapon, but I don't think I will. I think I'd rather save the droppers to buy arcane armors if I want to try to push those on some other characters. Oh my god, Shanks, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Or gifted memberships, is that what they call it here? Memberships. Not sure why the alert's not going off, but something's gone amiss. Oh, there it goes. No, I appreciate that so much. You should buy the weapon, it guarantees a weapon box. But I don't want a guaranteed weapon box. If anything, I kind of want to wait a month and I can do the tech. I can do the tech, guys, in 1 month. I don't know who came up with it, but JH brought it to my attention. Yeah. I will credit it to JH, even if it wasn't his idea. It's his tech. Well, we'll have to see. If I get an arcane box, don't have to worry about it. Probably is cheaper just to wait the whole month, honestly. I saved myself like 2 bill upgrading, probably more than 2 bill upgrading the arcane weapon. I think I would just use like just a 12-star arcane weapon is probably still better than the Abso I'm using. The Abso I'm using is really, really garbage. Oh no. Alright. Got lucky there, I didn't just instantly die. But yeah, the tech involves using a unsealed Genesis weapon. It's a little bit convoluted for me to explain while doing Hard Lotus, but yeah, you can use an unsealed Genesis weapon for fun. It's a really cheap alternative to an arcane weapon. It's really not that much worse than an arcane weapon, which is kind of funny. Not sealed, unsealed. The sealed version is not as good as the unsealed one. Because you get the sealed one, like, right after you finish the first Black Mage run, and you get the unsealed one after the Lotus Lib. I don't know how that's going to change in the update, but as of right now, it's the... I'm talking about the one you get after clearing Hard Lotus Lib. That one is actually usable, which is kind of funny. Alright. There we go. Cave, then you bought a pack. Managed to get 2 little Zens in a row. Holy. Congrats on your double vac pet. That is crazy, dude. Another ring box. Yo, these summons are cooking up ring boxes like crazy. I refuse to break it myself. My summons will break it for me. Alright. Did I even have max drop? I did. No. Haven't seen this ring in a while. Berserker ring. Alright. I can wait a little bit and I'll do Damien. You got continuous 4 this week? Hey, congrats on continuous 4. That's huge. You have to fight every boss with the sealed weapon. No, only some of them. Just the first 3. I think it's just Von Leon, Arcarium, and Magnus. Totally not jealous. Don't worry, Shanks. You'll get it eventually, man. You get there. But yeah, just to explain for anyone who might not know, the thing I was talking about is that you can use this not the sealed one. You get the unsealed one after a few missions. After Lotus. So after you clear Lotus, you get this thing. It's the unsealed Genesis weapon. Not liberated yet, but it's unsealed. And the thing that's cool about this is that if you give this a tier 6 flame, so just a nice and simple tier 6 flame, might cost like 20, 30 flames, however much it is to get a tier 6 attack flame. You still get the 10% FD bonus from this. You don't get the iframe, but you get the 10% FD bonus. And it counts as a lucky item, so it counts towards your CRA set and your Abso/Arcane set. So it ends up being like pretty okay compared to an Arcane weapon if you're cheap. Because if you're like me and you haven't got an Arcane weapon yet, but you have started Liberation, it's not a bad item for you to use. Might not be ideal, of course. It does. You do lose the weapon at the end, so you can't really upgrade it past just flaming it, but yeah, it's kind of fun. When I start the Genesis Arc quest, it'll tell you in the quest log. If you start the quest inside the thing, it should tell you. It says Rune is unavailable. Oh, you don't get the FD bonus. I thought you got the 10% FD bonus. Well, regardless, even without the 10% FD bonus, it's still probably better than an Abso weapon like I'm using. Might not be this. If it doesn't have the 10 FD bonus, it's definitely worse than an Arcane weapon. But if it's still better than an Abso weapon. I'm using a 16-star Abso weapon personally. What? You doing a Cronus run? It really depends on my friend if they're available. Yeah, Arcane weapon would be a pretty insane amount of extra damage. So glad you got an ET instead. What the? I don't want the ET that much though. Give me an Arcane weapon. You know what? Give me a weapon jump 4. That'd be nice too. How did I get the more difficult drop in theory to get? Unreal. I'm not even grateful for it. Just a few more bursts to go and we're good. 2 more, I think. Yeah, I'm surprised too that like when you die with the pet ring, it shows your original character. Hit 260 on your 0 day. Ooh, congrats. Welcome to 6 job. How exciting. Is it your first 260? I'm actually kind of surprised. There's so many people who play 0 in my chat. I feel like it's one of the more popular classes from you guys at the moment. I swear there was a period of time where everyone told me that they were playing like archers as well. But right now, like 0 is the biggest one right now. Second 260, switching to it. Oh, very nice. I'm just gonna mini burst here. I realize that he's so close to phasing. $20 for full 22-star CRA, possible. It's definitely possible, but of course, star forcing is high variance. I think with $20 on a 5, 10, 15, it's not the like you have a pretty good shot at hitting it. I'd say. I'd say you have a pretty good shot at hitting it. What do you think I can do with 5, 10, 15 and $2 in a dream? You know what? With $2 early on, get your CRA to 17 star if they're not already. I honestly think that that's probably the best boost you can get early on. The classic 17 star CRA. You have fake CRAs? Yeah. Then I guess 17 star CRA is probably good. Or just like 17 starring stuff in general. I think it's safe to assume that Melbourne has, like, nothing. Because he recently restarted. Oh, I'm gonna stack out. Uh-oh. I didn't have my scurvy units out for them to tank this for me. Just 2% left, it's not much. Second Zerk, ooh, congrats Pash. Is this H Damien? Yes, it is H Damien. Alright, give me that eye patch. No eye patch, all good. Alright. I have 12 minutes left on this. I wonder what else there is that I can do in 12 minutes. I don't think I can do any of these bosses in 12 minutes, to be honest. So maybe I'll just look into doing, like, maybe Hard Lucid anyway? I don't think I can clear Hard Lucid in 12 minutes. How do I upgrade Tanjiro buff? You just need to log into your Tanjiro a few times. I know one of my friends had to relog like 2 or 3 times to get the buff. I don't know what or how it works, but all I did was log into it, and then it updated. So you can see here my one says 30%. My one is only 200 as well, like 215 or something, so yeah. I didn't do anything special, so maybe just try to log onto Tanjiro and see if it gets updated. Is H-Damon easier than H-Luil? In terms of damage requirement to solo it, yes. In terms of mental, like, focus, I think Hard Damon's the worst boss in the game. Okay. Boring, not hard. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Oh, I forgot my serums again. Is that dragon? Yep. I actually remember to bind Blink. You guys proud of me? I rarely remember to bind Blink, but I have it now. Granted, I didn't really need it then, but I remembered this time. I'm learning. No random origin usages? True. So good, my origin isn't on 6. It's on F3. Slightly harder to push. Slightly harder, not impossible. Well, considering the fact that it's next to my epic adventure, it's absolutely not impossible. There will be a day where I do press that F3 accidentally. Oh no, there's a golem underneath me. I jumped too early. My blink is too short. Too low level. Should I just burst out of here? Or should I just mini burst out of here? I think it's just a mini burst angle. Just hope that I don't die. You know the cool thing about Bullet Barrage for Corsair is that you can duck while spinning around. It's very handy in Black Mage. I think some other classes can do that. Is that Dual Blade? I know Dual Blade has a skill similar to that, and you can duck during that too. Which is very handy in some situations. So you can keep your damage up whilst being ducked. Asura? Yeah, I think that's the skill. One of them. I don't play Dual Blade, so I don't know the skills off the top of my head. Wait. Uh-oh. The butterflies got me. Your origin is on H, your character info is on J. There's only so much space on the keyboard, right guys? You got a pap mark? Oh, welcome to Commercy. You know, if you need a guide for Commercy, there's plenty of them on my channel. Hope you enjoy your time. Or you can raw tap it, up to you. But I don't know, Transpose Monocle's kinda good. Transpose Monocle's very good. If you get a pap mark, it is definitely best to use it by transposing it onto a monocle. Whether or not you like Commercy, it is technically the best thing to do with it. But if you can't be bothered doing Commercy, then just pass. You don't have to do it. So for the transpose, you just need to use a 16 pap mark. The reason for that is because if you transpose it like a pap mark at a higher star, you get overall less attack because you kind of star force the monocle at a lower rate because it takes like the pap mark stars, something like that. You get a little bit more, but it more or less takes the pap mark stars. So if you do it at 16, you can star force it as a 160 item, which is a little bit better. At least that's my understanding of it. Whoa. But yeah, it's the pap mark that needs to be 16, not the monocle. It's easy to mix it up. What if you have a 17 pap mark? If you have a 17 pap mark and you want to transpose it, the safest way to fix it is to 17 star a black bean mark and then transfer it onto the pap mark. It will bring it down 1 star without you having to tap it. Because there's always a chance that you tap 17 to 18, trying to bring it down, and then it booms. There's always a chance. Or it can be the opposite, where it just never goes down and it goes to 22. That happens too. That definitely has happened to somebody that was in my guild. He didn't realize that he needed it at 16. So he was like, okay, I'll just tap it down to 16 from 17. It went 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I was just like, that works too. You don't even have to do Commercy. To beat Chaos Vellum, do I need to focus on mechanics? It feels like my ID is low too. ID, having more IED definitely helps, but mechanics, that boss is very much a mechanics fight. I think even with more IED, if you are going to be doing a 10-minute run anyway, I don't think a little bit of extra IED is going to cut it down too much. You definitely need to be comfortable with mechanics. Yes, true. Melvin, you also have issues with IED, don't you? 59 ID. Oh, come on, Golem. Dude, these things know when I'm in my Raw. I swear they're after me. This is actually like the 10th time that I've been bopped out of my Raw in Lucid on a random platform. Obviously, I'm not taking account of which platform is gonna break next, but come on, guys. It's happened so many times now. It actually happened to me in Kronos as well, when I was running with my friend yesterday. And then I was just chilling on the left side in my Raw, about to do like, so what I do on my Cannon Masters, I just shoot my bullets from like this side, and it'll clear P2 and P3. But I got bopped out of my Raw. It's just, you know, only 70% IED. You don't need 90. I think 90 is kind of a tall ask for new players, or I'm assuming you're a new player if you're struggling CVL. 80% is probably an okay amount. 70 is still doable, but you will be in for a long run. I'd say focus more on your mechanics. Out of all the bosses that you can do that like helps you learn how to play the game, Vellum is definitely one of them, so it's not too bad. Oh, thank you, Capri, for joining MVP Silver. I appreciate it. Yeah, CVL is not an easy boss though. I think because, even though it's like an early game boss, it's actually probably, arguably one of the hardest bosses. I don't count Magnus as a hard boss because that guy is just like full RNG, right? But everything that, between Von Bon and CVL, both those bosses, they tell you what they're gonna do. Like, you can see everything that they're preparing to do. So it's a bit of a early game skill check. CVL Ryle Die still haunts you. Honestly, that is a good example of it, right? Like, that boss is just such an early game boss, but gives people so much trauma in Ride or Die. And in all honesty, it's really not that much different for like new players. Like, that Ride or Die CVL is kind of what new players have to deal with when it comes to their first like big boss. Like, unironically. Mid-plat just broke. I don't think I can phase her in 2 minutes though. Queen is an auto pot check. I've never read such accurate words. CVL's such a good boss. I agree. I think CVL is probably one of their best designed bosses. And the fact that it's an early game boss makes it really good too. Really like shows people how a 2D boss can be difficult. I honestly didn't realize there was a skill ceiling when it came to MapleStory when I was playing early on. I was like, you know, it's a 2D game, like how hard can it be? And then you go into Von Bon and Clown, not Clown, sorry, CVL, and then you find out. Oh no, not the drop gear. I should be able to clear after this. I just need to probably wait for the mid break. It's probably going to happen again soon. I think mid is actually next. Because this one just broke here. Otherwise I'll just burst on the top right. I didn't mark her. It's so annoying for Hard Lucid, for Corsair. You have to reapply your buff, and I just did not remember to do it. I like missed out on like 10% FD or something like that. How much does this do? 27% FD, never mind, even worse. Holy. Alright, do I care about this boss enough to break it with drop coupons? I mean, I don't mind Twilight Marks. Let's do Twilight Mark. What am I missing here? Wealth. I do need the Twilight Mark. No Twilight Mark. Better luck next time. Alright, let's go... I guess I could just go Gloom. Gloom is pretty chill. What should my combat power be to face Hard Lucid? It entirely depends on P4. I mean P3 rather. If your P3 is tragic, some classes have a pretty bad P4, P3. I keep saying P4. I had that issue with my mechanic, I had that issue with my battle mage. It's just how it is. Oh, actually, I should wait. I'll get a serums too while I'm here. Got 6 job for your stare today? Oh, congrats. Hope you enjoy the class. 6 job really makes a lot of classes a lot better, hey? So it's really nice to see. This one, this one. Why not? This one as well. Gloom. Dropped in your Dawn Warrior Mule. That's a classic right there. Mules never struggle. Loving the summons. It's not that bad once you get used to it. You start just like placing them around the place when you find downtime in the boss, or when you're just hiding, you just place them down, because then the boss will teleport to you into the summons and then you're chill. I realized I should have used that for Lucid, but it's all good. So tiring after a while. This is just the meso weaving. So there are many classes that just press the same couple of buttons a lot of times. It's just hard. I had that issue with Kana when you had to Tengu weave. My hands actually got tired doing that as well. It's like, you can kinda understand the pain. Also, can we appreciate how much damage this Tanjiro, like, origin thing did? It's like, there's no joke, it does so much damage. And they gave it to everyone for free? Crazy. Second origin? For real. It's so good. Does so much damage for no reason. I mean, the 20-minute cooldown, I guess, does sort of balance it out. But hey, if you're just doing a random boss on a mule and you're just lazy, just press it. It's just a lot of damage. Pretty good. DPM classes rushing to do H Lucid. True, I didn't even consider that. It's a good time to try to do H Lucid on your DPS classes. Fixed damage reflect on the Ketchi. You know what? We'll never know. Well, what I do know is that Nexon sometimes hates us. It's so good for any bosses that are long anyway. Like if you're gonna be in there for 20 minutes, having like double origin every 20 minutes is so nice, because you use it technically twice per boss. Makes min clearing a lot of bosses significantly easier, for sure. I think I was missing something. I think my scurvy units were not out during that burst. It's a bit unfortunate. Then after this, I guess I'll do all of my other bosses. All the easier ones. I could do... just trying to think. The hard part about this is that I already popped... oh, I already popped my luck coupon. I don't think I can do anything else that requires luck. Inspired by the solo series, did 3 months with the Don't Worry Then You Quit for a year. Understandable. Playing solo is actually the worst thing about playing solo is, for me at least, it felt very lonely. I think in hindsight, had it not been on Hyperion, I don't think I would have done it solo. I feel like it was just difficult. But it was a nice achievement. I don't regret it. What? Still hit me. Move too slow. You started last month to play with your friend? Yeah. This game does feel better to play with people, for sure. I always recommend people to join guilds for the same reason. Even if you're not, like, super social, I think there's a part of it that is nice to see people around. And you don't really see people around in MapleStory as much outside of the main towns. But if you join a guild and you see that it's active, even if you're not that active in it, it does make it feel a little bit better. That's why that was a big reason why I joined the guild. I tried to find one that was like reasonably active, so then at least I could see people around or see that there are people in the game. And yeah, that's what I decided to do. But there was still another issue with that first guild I joined. It was just like the wrong time zone, so I didn't really take that into account. Now that I'm in Big Blue House, it's mostly an OCE guild. It's nice seeing people around. Which is kinda ironic because right now I am more or less playing in an NA time zone. Although it is like late NA. He's just tilted, you died out. Oh no. Paying cheese kills and running it back. You'll get it, dude. You gotta defeat Gloom today. I get the feeling if you clear it, you're gonna get a continuous 4. I feel it. Surely. Is that cope? Who knows? Nope. Is Pally 0 a good duo? Pally is a solid class, and even better when it's in a duo. 0 is a solid class by itself, and it has a lot of like nice utility. Specifically around the binds, so I don't see why it would be... I don't think that duo can be bad. Honestly. Did all weeklies on DS and nothing dropped? I'm sorry to hear, dude. That means... That means Bowmaster's getting ET. No, that means I'm taking your ET. Yup. Who wants to see me hit an ET right here? JH stacked for me. Doesn't JH do extreme black mage? Ah, you're talking about the bishop. Can't believe we died out. That was pretty funny though. I do kind of blame myself for that because I messed up like a quarter of my bursts. Anyone wants BM in the beta server? Wow, Bree is carrying people BM in Kronos? That's crazy. I didn't even know Bree knew how to carry people. That's crazy. You carried me? Hey, people don't need to know. I was heavy, that's crazy. That's okay. I'll take this slander for this ET that's about to drop right here. Gonna make JH cry. Okay, not an ET, but I'll take another ring box. Yo, this has been a good ring box day. Been seeing many boxes here. Let's see what we get here. Critical damage. Critical damage 4. Is this even usable? I don't think it is, right? Now, well, you definitely want weapon jump 4, but it's more like, how is this compared to a weapon jump 4? Like, would I rather use this or a totaling 4? I can't even be bothered swapping to totaling 4. I don't know if totaling's any good, though. Alright. You got a Raw 3 and an End Slime ring. Oh, nice. Wait, you got it from End Slime. That's kind of crazy, dude. Alright. KTs don't exist. I feel you, dude. Across the entire time I've played on this character, I've only seen two KTs. Oh, Bree, you have a taker. Let's put him in Hyperion BM. Red Doc carry. He took in another hat. Unlucky. It was me. I stole the spot. Excited for gains. Me too. I cannot wait for this weekend. Who here is excited for 510? I know I am. What's a BM? Yeah. I think if you haven't cleared V Healer anyway, you can't even enter Black Mage. You need to be able to have the keys to enter. What's a misso? Bowmaster? What's a Bowmaster? Okay. I did my hard lucid without G skills, so surely I can do will without G skills. I don't know what I want to do here. Do I want to do sea slime into hard will? I don't know. Sea slime's kind of tedious. Any sea slime haters here? I don't mind doing sea slime though. If I get more slime rings, I might be able to tap those up a bit. Because mine's only at, my slime ring's only at 17 right now. It's crazy I've only actually seen one slime ring this entire time. I've done sea slime maybe 7 or 8 times now. Another ring box. What's going on? What is this ring box day for me? All the ring boxes. Wait. Got a ring of restraint. That's crazy. For a second there, I was like, if that is a 3, that'd be crazy. You know, ring of restraint 3 from a green box is nuts. Alright. You know what? Let's just do Will. Will, no guild skills, and I'll pop guild skills and run Slime into Darknell. Yeah, let's do that. Go Will, and then Slime into Darknell. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot serums. Oh well. You always forget the Wild Hunter pot, man. All that prep time for what? Just to not remember it anyway. But at least I figured out my split a little bit easier on this character. I'd use most things on one side, including the origin, and then the rest of it on the other side. How strong is this there? It's 51 mil combat power at the moment with the raw 4. Hexa? Show. Oop. There you go. One of my marshies at 16, one of them's at 9, and the rest of the stuff is at 1, basically. It's not a main, it's a sub-main. That's a good way to describe it. All of them are sub-mains, if you think about it. Alright, I like the damage split. Looking pretty good. I can work on this side and not worry about the damage too much. Are you getting the VIP buffs? Oh, it's just leftovers from the last event. I just didn't use them. They were expiring today, actually. I think... I'm trying to remember where it was from. It must have been from the compensation. Does that sound right? I don't remember where we got them from. We got them from something. We got like 5 of them. Yeah. Whatever it was just like leftovers from that box. Alright. Alright, ships. You gotta chill. Yeah, so unfortunately we can't buy them. It would be nice if we had more, but yeah, they're not available at the moment. I logged into my Tundra like yesterday. I already have the upgraded buffs. I think it updated yesterday anyway. But yes, I do have the upgraded buffs. Wait, was that test? What happened there? Oh no. Not test. Darkness on open sucks. I actually like darkness on open, because then you just jump on the tentacles, and it should be safer there, so you don't get grabbed by the hands for the most part. Seven more levels and you're free. Good luck. Are you just doing it for the Legion block? Ah, do it for the arcane weapon, I see. Hello, Rich. Thank you for the $3.
Closed book emoji, blue book emoji, green book emoji, ledger emoji, blue book emoji, closed book emoji, green book emoji, ledger emoji, blue book emoji, closed
This is
book
the sound
emoji,
of my nightmares.
green book emoji, ledger emoji.
Ledger emoji is crazy. Yeah, you can get the 15 IDs from common fams. You finish BM before your will. Look, not all of us are as strong as you. Bree, you're too strong. You're so powerful. And also you're probably like 5 times my combat power. Oh. How did I finish your McGriddles before your will? You know what? I don't even know what a McGriddle is. I could have shown... That wasn't even the first thing I was going to say. But we'll leave it at that. But JH knows me well enough, he probably already knows what I was going to say. Man, I haven't had McDonald's in a while. Now I kind of feel like it. It's okay. Tomorrow's Friday. Friday is KFC day. Focus on me and start making mules. You can make mules whenever you want, technically. It's just a case of, like, I like to treat my mules as something fun to do that isn't stuff on the main. Because on your main, usually there is a bunch of things you can do. Different ways you can progress, you can farm, you know, all that sort of stuff. But for mules, it's kind of just different, right? It's kind of extra damage. Extra money here and there. Maybe some bossing. My fault. That's crazy. If I don't get a book here, it's Bree's fault. Yeah, typically speaking though, I would recommend people mostly focusing on their mains until they can at least solo hard, lucid hard, will. That's the way I like to leave characters before I consider making new ones. Because the ability to trade bosses is really broken. Like, you can get carried and stuff, right? But I don't like getting carried a lot of the times. I like trading more. It makes me feel better about myself. Oh no, I phased too early. I won't have burst going into P3. You hold it in P2? I mean, it's not a big deal if I don't have burst immediately. It's just more like I'd get out of the boss just a bit faster if I had burst. I'm complaining about nothing. Didn't lose the Gloom. Ah, he dodged my thing. Uh-oh. Oh man, did he use this thing in the middle of that? That's crazy. He used this stomp in the middle of that. During my animation. Crazy iframe from Will. And book? True. Gotta get a book here. My cup on this character is actually pretty bad, so I do welcome a book. Ultimate Ring was made with regular server in mind. I actually like the concept of Ultimate Ring. It just randomly makes really weak characters really strong for a short amount of time. The concept is kind of fun. Uh-oh. What does the Ultimate Ring do again? Like, exactly? I remember, like, you can use it on, like, really weak characters and makes them really strong. But it was like, it fixed your damage range at a certain number, right? Or something like that. So then it doesn't matter what your gear was, your damage was always going to be set at a certain number. It's pretty cool. I don't even think that it was necessarily like reg server in mind. It's just like a bit of a gimmick. Alright, I've got a good feeling about this today. I'm gonna get this book. You guys ready? So I'm gonna break this box and then pop G skills and then do... Should I do Dark Nail first or Slime first? I don't know. I got nothing. The copium was not there. You already know the book is coming. I think I have my origin up in a minute. Maybe I'll do Pinot first, maybe? Do I have any other bosses left? I mean, I could just go into Dark Nail, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter when I go into Dark Nail, I could just sit around. Otherwise I'm waiting outside anyway. What's the combat power now? It's a 50 mil. In-wheel drops, true. No arcane weapon yet. That's what I'm hoping for this. That's why I'm doing this one now. I realize, like, between Slime and Dark Nail, it probably takes about the same amount of time. Oh, I forgot something here. There we go, that's better. So between Slime and Dark Nail, it probably takes around the same amount of time. So I figured I might as well do this one, because I have a chance of getting an arcane weapon. And then, if I get an arcane weapon, it'll make Slime just a little bit easier. Whereas, like, if I do Slime first, I don't really get much out of it. I mean, the Slime Ring's cool and all, but I'm not gonna Star Force it now. Alright, got a clean burst off. Pretty good, 20% in a burst. Kinda want to drag him over a little bit more. That works too. It's gonna probably FMA here, right? Should I get into the habit of ring swapping here? This is a good boss to practice ring swapping in, because he kind of just sits around a lot. I just got hit by everything in the air. Oh. Thought my jump could clear that. All good. I kinda wanna bait FMA so I can ring swap here. She dodged it with the rope trip? Nice. It's a bit silly that you had to use like a bit of a gimmick to be able to dodge it. Oh my god, I'm just getting hit by every light pillar. It's the budget flash jump, that's what it is. I was hoping to clear both, all good. God, I love the Tanjiro skill. Does so much damage. Whoa, so many light pillars. Oh no, I wanted him to FMA. This is arguably the worst case scenario. It's true, Bree. It does so much damage. Jump. Nice. And this run is actually kind of fast. I don't remember my H-Dark taking, like, what, 12 minutes? No, I got hit by the thief anyway. Is he gonna jump? It doesn't go all the way? No, it's like slightly short of the whole thing. So if he's like right in the corner on one of the sides and FMAs, the other side's safe. Just by a little bit. Yeah, he has to be like basically in like, where the wall is for it to not hit you. Otherwise you just go to where he is, right? No, don't dash that way. Get out of here. Speaking of shot, walked right into that one. That's crazy. Alright, what do you think? Did Bree do that on purpose? Did Bree ask that question knowing that I'd say that? That is crazy. I pressed my origin too early. There's no way that Bree did that on purpose. There's no way. I refuse to believe it. That's actually insane. Damien's more annoying. It's true, Damien is. It actually takes me longer to do Damien on a lot of my characters than a lot of the C10 bosses. So you just can't hit the boss. Like, Gloom sucks a lot of the times when, you know, you can't really attack the boss when the eyes closed. But at least when the eyes open, I can actually do my full damage. Damien is just like, when he's on the floor, I'm still not doing anything. What do we call those? Well-designed bosses, right? Oh, I'm 2 HP. Oh no, I kept swapping rings. Oh! What? No, I died to touch damage to the little guys on the floor. I can just wait for him to jump towards the middle. I hate dealing with Dark Knight when he's in the corner. Come to the middle. Come to the middle. No, stop hitting my corpse. You hated Damien before your class rework? I can only imagine, bro. This character's a female? No, it's a cat, actually. Whoa, that was almost grief. Why am I a cat? You know what? That's a good question. I will say though, I'm pretty sure this ring was sponsored. Pretty sure someone donated me the amount to buy it, and then I rolled it. I think it might have been Yuki. Oh, that's right, your class used to be a 4-minute class. I forgot 4-minute classes used to be a thing. God, 4-minute class. I forgot about that completely. Holy. I'm so glad they got rid of 4-minute classes. You know, I'm glad they got rid of 4-minute classes. Yeah. Wasn't Hero also a 4-minute class? Or am I crazy? Was it Instinctual Combo? That was the thing that was 4-minute cooldown, right? Three-and-a-half-minute class on Ho Young, that is crazy. Oh, in hindsight, I should have done Slime first. Because I want the Slime ring. Like, I don't think my coupons are going to survive going to Slime. Oh well. I'll just buy a 10-minute coupon, I won't pop a WAP. Not a big deal if I don't get the ring. Alright, only 14-minute run for Darknail. Not bad. I can almost do Darknail and V-Healer in the same G skills. Maybe I'll do that next week. Alright, swap the drop. And please, Arcane Weapon. Arcane Weapon, please. Arcane Weapon. Another ring box. What? I will trade every single one of these ring boxes for an arcane weapon. Unless this is a weapon jump 4. It's actually insane. How many ring boxes did I get? I got like 5 ring boxes today. I got one from V-Healer. I got one here. One from, I think, Lucid. One from Lotus. And then I got one from Akechi. That was like 5 today. That's insane. Oh! Shanks, close your eyes. Close your eyes, Shanks. Look away. Look away, Shanks. You don't want to see this. You don't want to see this. You don't want to see this. Ah, it's all good. It's a 1. The thing is, too, I'm pretty sure this class, unless something changes, is not going to use a continuous for a while. Alright, I'm going to quickly get a new serums and get a new door pot and a 10-minute coupon. One of these, and one of these. I've seen so many ring boxes, but haven't... Actually, out of all of them, the only one that was maybe usable has been this. Because I got this... Yeah, 5 today. I got this Risk Taker, this Zerka ring, crit damage, raw, and continuous. It's all garbage, though. Just comes to show how lame of a system this ring box thing is. Because, like, even if you get a bunch of them, you still might not even get anything good. Alright, last boss. Did I lose my door immediately? Wait. Did I even use my serums? I bought it and I didn't even use it. Genius. You got back-to-back pap marks? You're so lucky, dude. He's too lucky. Can't bother transposing because it's a mule. I agree. It's not worth transposing on a mule. It takes too much effort. That I do agree. I do regret transposing on my my Xenon. Also, can we talk about how little damage I'm doing here? Why did I think this was a good idea? Cleared CVL on your 60 IAD character. Nice. Congrats on the clear. Okay, clear is a clear. Night Walker balanced, yep. What's going on here? You guys see this thing? Look at this thing going back and forth. Oh no. Whoa, almost got me killed. One month I don't see arcane boxes in your main and boss meals. I mean, 1 month is not the craziest thing. It is a bit annoying though. Like I won't deny it. I hope that one day they'll up the rate, right, guys? Surely. Next one wouldn't gatekeep us like that. Tanjiro skill's pretty OP. Does too much damage. No, it's all the way at the bottom. Chat load so slow on this? Is it? It could be something wrong. And hello, welcome. Hello, Pumpkin. Hope you're doing well. I'm just running it down. This boss, this was a mistake. Getting a pretty long bullet barrage though, I'll take that. It's a shame that my Tanjiro skill didn't come back up by the time my roll happened. Unlucky. Uh-oh. That was a mistake. Oh god. Please don't hurt me. Yeah. After running this boss a few more times on my mules, I started doing this as well on like... what's it called? My Wild Hunter. And also my Xenon. This boss would be a lot more bearable if it wasn't just... This is kind of boring. He's so tanky. It's all good. I'm almost out. I don't know how much damage my Origin did, but hopefully it does a decent amount. I still have my guild skills up, so that's sort of nice. Oh my god, almost blasted me there. At the bottom again. Where you get Lydium Heart. I think the Demon Slayer thing comes with a Lydium Heart, right? This thing. Oh, Android? If you don't have one, it's the Gachapon. Time to swipe. Yeah, honestly, like, if you don't have an Android, it's a little Papega. If I'm being real. Like, getting the Android itself is more difficult than anything. I got the Fairy Heart on a few characters, and yeah, it was not great. A Lydium Heart's worth potting. Not to Legendary. Fairy Hearts come frequently enough where you don't need to worry about the Lydium Heart. If you have like spare, like the green cubes you get from bossing, you can use those for like a 2% stat, I guess. It's not ideal, but hey, it's something. Is to create FOMO. The whole reason of them giving us Fairy Hearts so rarely is just to create FOMO, for people to come back. That's how they get you. I think my Xenon doesn't even have a heart. It actually doesn't even have a heart, I'm pretty sure. I was gonna get it a Fairy Heart on it, but I think that was when I made my Wild Hunter. So yeah, Xenon kind of got robbed there, but it's all good. Oh, it's literally anything but that one. Okay, cool. I'm a little surprised they didn't bring back Wonderoid. Wonderoid wasn't even like... I don't know why. I was surprised. They brought it back one time after not bringing it back for like 3 years, and then they just never came back to it. Let the Xenon eat. I don't think the Xenon's ever eating ever again. Oh, must clear before it heals. Alright. Nice. Alright, this is like my 10th sea slime run on my Corsair. I wonder if I'll finally get a another slime ring. Alright. Oh, I got my second slime ring. Nice. I'll take it. Very cool. Alright. Now, let's go do the thing that I've been kind of putting off for a little bit. Now that the month has rolled over, I should probably get started on my Genesis missions. So, what I'm going to have to do is, I need to open up this Genesis weapon box. And now I need to do, I think, Von Leon and... what was it? Von Leon and Arcarium? That's the reason why I didn't do Arcarium today. Let's see. Here comes the annoying part, right? Equipping just that. So we gotta wear the Genesis pistol. And we have to take everything else off. And I think this preset, most of it should be grayed out. Most of it. So then nothing actually gets taken off here. Oh, I can keep my secondary, right? Yeah, I can keep secondary. Alright. So we should be able to do the Genesis mission here. Wait, that means I do my Genesis mission in Arcane with no drop rate. Absolute scam. Okay, nice and easy. And now I need to hand in the quest. Oh, can't do it here? That's annoying. Alright, let's try this again. So I can hand this in, then I clear Arcarium, and then I can do my second clear of Black Mage, and then do Magnus. Wait. Oh, I already ran Magnus this week. That's okay. You haven't played in so long? I don't think you're missing out on much, to be honest. The last couple of events have been like, kinda whatever. Alright, go. Genesis mission for Arcarium. Alright, give me a Dom Pendant. With 200 drop rate, that's still quite a lot. No Dom Pendant, all good. Alright, now I can hand that in. And now we're up to waiting for the crux again, so then we can go on to the next mission. Nice. Let's put back all the equips before I forget. Actually, that right? Yep. I can take this out. Don't have to use that for a while. So only the first month you need to do 2 bosses. For every other month, you can only do 1. It's just the first one you can do 2. You just need to complete both of them at the same time, basically. Alright, good night, Pash. Thanks for dropping by. Alright, let's charge this pink bean soul first, and then we'll finish the last boss on this character. Pretty good. Took a little longer than expected, but I was kind of taking my time. Alright, what key is my pink bean skill? F7. Alright. How many fams did it take you to get a large drop? I want to say like, it usually, my first large drop on the Corsair was after doing like a total of about 100 epics. Between this character and my mechanic. My mechanic is missing one at the moment. But if you count the amount of time between my mechanic and my Corsair, it was about 100. And I think that's like kind of the expected amount. Somewhere within the 100 and 150 range. It's quite high variance though. It's a bunch of garbage lines. Let's finish off this character and get, hopefully, Arcana's treasure. Arcana's treasure would be nice here. And also I realized I didn't get any drops today, so then I didn't have an excuse to spend money. Unreal. How did Nexon know that I wanted to spend my money? Just gave me nothing to use it on. Also, holy, look at this frame rate. Looking like High Mountain here. Do you guys lag in this room too? I feel like it's usually this room that lags me. Alright, thank you, Shanks. Enjoy your Netflix. I appreciate you stopping by. And I appreciate the 5 gifted earlier. Yeah, this room kind of sucks. The real copium is about to drop though. The chance of getting the legendary Pinot fam. Yep. How long did it take me to clear Sea Slime? Did it actually take me about 15 minutes? If it's only 15 minutes, that's pretty nice. I didn't like make a mental note of how long it took me to clear it. Alright, 400 drop rate. Please. KT. Oh, KT! It's my second one. Nice. Oh, third one actually. Third one in a while. Yay. Happy. Very good. $14 minutes? That's pretty good. It's a lot lower than I expected. Alright. Just one thing left to do. Let's quickly do this culvert. While I have my links on. I can't use these. Right. Do I have my raw on? I do. Hoping 20 bills enough to 22 your 0 weapon. Good luck. 22ing stuff is always so scary to me. Alright, now we wait here for another minute. This type 7? Oh no. Extra costs. Am I gonna get 6k on this character? It's definitely not the most efficient culvert I've ever done, but... Ooh, 6.5 maybe? Almost 7k. Wow. I wonder what my culvert was last week. How do I check again? Is this thing? Wow, I went up 1k in my culvert. Very cool. Oh. I might as well do flag race too then. Well, we're already at 1.7k flag race? Who's been flagging? What's going on here? People never flag. Alright. Damn. People actually have been flagging. Good to see. Makes it easy on me. It's so silly that, like, for the 0 weapon, if you blow up your item, you have to get the scroll again. I remember the amount of people who were complaining about, like, getting the CRA scroll in the first place, and then they have to go get it again if it blows up. It's so lame. Also, it's 50%. Are you kidding me? Like, the chances of, like, succeeding the scroll's 50? Wait, so you get it, and then you have a chance of not hitting it anyway. That is so sad. Oops. Wait, so there is a world where you just, like, never get a CRA item because you keep failing the scroll. Or you just never see it in the first place. That is tragic. But the CRA item is what you want, though? I don't know much about CRA, so... I mean, I don't know much about 0 for that matter. Alright. That's all that done. Did I even finish my dailies? I haven't done dailies. I'll do it later. It's all good. Let's sell these items. 5 bill for the Corsair. Beautiful. Just my Corsair alone made 5 bill. That is such a nice number to see. Holy. It took 2 months to set it up, but it makes 5 bill a week now. And it wasn't even that bad. How long have I been streaming for? 2.5 hours? A bit of faffing about, but... You know what? 2.5 hours for 5 bill is pretty good rates. Adding it to CRA set is best in slot, I see. It's because is like the set bonus, right? The 30% set bonus. Is that how it works? And then you have the other things on top of it as well. I don't really understand how the zero weapon works. So I do apologize if it's kind of wrong. Alright. It's time for some more bossing here. I do like my battle mage bossing though, so kind of looking forward to this. Well, that's not a lot. You know what? Let's start with something fun. Or what I consider fun. Let's start with Will. Oh no. It just keeps hitting it. So upgrading the weapon level gives it absolute level weapon attack, but you keep it as a CRA set. So when you use the CRA Lucky Hat, you get 5 set Abso and 4 set Arcane. Oh, CRA, 4 set CRA. I'm assuming it also passes on to Arcane. Oh yeah, that's literally the message after. Yeah, okay. So you get 4 CRA, 5 armor. That's pretty good. It's a lot of extra boss damage. It's not flame advantaged. That's fair. Well, I do know that like the secondary matches the weapon, which makes getting 3-line secondary compared to other classes a lot easier, which I think is a fine compromise. Here to watch you not hit a book? All good. I didn't hit anything today anyway. Like nothing, I got a few drops, but nothing amazing. I got 5 ring boxes today. Nothing good out of the ring boxes, but 5 ring boxes is nice. Oh, I got a slime ring and a Carnage treasure. Today was a ring day for me. Yup. Boss damage flame is doubled. I see. Wow, that's a lot of like extra boss damage that zeros get. Use red flames because it caps at tier 5. Can red flames hit tier 5? I thought red flames can't hit tier 5. Rainbow flames hit tier 5, right? I think red flames on non-flame advantage caps at 4. Ah, right, because it goes onto the secondary. Oh, that's pretty cool. It hits up to 6, but because it's a non-advantage, it maxes out at 4. Like on Golix items and stuff like that, you can only go up to 4. Four red, 5 black. Yeah, sounds about right. I have only ever hit a 5% on a non-flame advantage item once, ever. And it was on this item. It's just 5%. 5% all stat. It's like the first and only time I ever hit a tier 5 on a non-flame advantage item. I don't even know why I did this in hindsight. Like, why would I use black flames on a Golix item? Who knows? This red guy's so noob. Alright. Man, after playing my Corsair more, I gotta say, teleport is pretty nice. Between playing my Corsair and my Battle Mage, I like the way that both of them play, but man, I do really appreciate teleport. Teleport is so good. I know some people like do not love teleport because you're so used to flash jumping and stuff. I can imagine if you're so used to flash jumping, playing a teleport class, it makes you feel like glued to the floor, but man, being able to like exactly know where you end up and being able to move while attacking feels so damn good. And I'm really sad that I can't really play mage classes. It's because this stupid boss won't let me play more mage classes. You can teleport up from the ground. Yeah, Battle Mage's teleport's pretty broken in that sense. Being able to go like this is like so busted. It's unreal how broken just being able for you to do something like that consistently makes this class feel so broken. I'm waiting for the day that they do the full resistance rework, and I'm gonna be laughing all the way to the bank. Guys, give me 2 years, and all of my characters will be top 5. Yup. Copium. I'm waiting for all the Reddit posts about how like the handful of Wild Hunters are gonna be so excited to be rank 1 DPS class in 2 years. If I always make bad classes, or what is considered to be weak classes, then I can never be disappointed. Up TP is one of the reasons Zero feels so nice too, I can imagine. Look, if I keep playing the worst classes in the game, I can never be disappointed. I forgot this entire time I was using a roll. Wild Hunter, literal worst damage in the game. It is. But it's so funny to me that like I play my Wild Hunter and I actually enjoy it. That's the crazy part to me. And I'm just thinking, wow, I'm playing what is considered to be like the worst class in the game and it doesn't even feel that bad. What is it like being a Nightwalker? Ooh, armor box. On the wrong character. Alright, what can we do here? I don't have Origin up. What's a DPS boss that I can do? Maybe just like Lotus or something? Play Blaze Wizard again? Nah, my issue with Blaze Wizard is not the damage, it's the movement. The lack of movement options makes Blaze Wizard feel really sad to play. Worst DPS? Not worst class. Isn't Wild Hunter still towards the bottom though? I haven't actually seen like the full list. Play Blaze Wizard to re-experience what it's like to be the worst class in the game. Yup. Honestly, I would not be surprised if Blaze Wizard is like, in terms of gameplay, the worst class in the game. I really feel it though. I guess the burst from Xenon is not the best, as in like to prep for it. That one I can understand. But man, Blaze Wizard is just in such a sad state. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have a foot pedal. I haven't really felt the need to use the foot pedal on the Xenon, personally. It's not the worst thing to do without the foot pedal. Although I can see why people would like the foot pedal just to make things a bit easier. Do you guys feel Battle Mage TP versus other mages different? Yeah, it is different. It's way faster. The only other class that has a TP this fast is like Luminous during Equilibrium, I'm pretty sure. Alright, give me a black heart. Give us a black heart. You trained your band to 200, it feels so good. Oh! Zook! Ooh! This character's getting something for once. Look at me getting drops on my main. Wow! I thought these didn't exist on mains. I was looking at chat and I saw in the corner of my eye the thing broke. I was like, oh, I actually got a black heart. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit disappointed it wasn't a black heart. But hey, look at that. It actually exists. It's about time that this character got something. I'm sick of my mules getting stuff. Off event time? No. My 5 and 15's in like 3 days. I might as well just save it. It's crazy too. One of my friends literally messaged me like 5 seconds ago. Grats on pitch. I don't think they're even watching the stream. You stole my fail stack. You have to tap it now. No, I will not. I will not. Where's my HP fam? Stay there, I'm coming to defame you. Nah, it's because I'm stingy. I'm not wasting any time on this drop coupon. The table has turned. True, Gibson, you were here to see it live for once. Guys, give it up for Gibson. First time he saw a pitch live. This guy's always living in the past, but he saw it now in the present. W, man. Good job, Gibson. You have finally beaten the allegations. It's actually a monumental moment that he saw a pitch live for once. Man, I'm kind of liking this raw usage instead of a continuous one. Actually having the extra damage on entry for every boss is kind of nice. I mean, continuous is obviously better, but for like just running these bosses really quick, I really appreciate this raw now. I really want a raw 4. Because this one's just a raw 3. I'm probably not going to ring swap. The character's strong enough not to ring swap, I think. But man, does feel damn good. Oh. Can't be bothered looking for my weapon jump. Probably could have ring swapped. Oh no, Lotus is here. Yeah, that's actually something that I really missed about playing other classes. Like, some of the classes that I actually died to Lotus in this boss, like, sometimes you just can't even hit him. My Wild Hunter has mad issues with Lotus because, like, the Hurricane just attacks the boss. It's actually really frustrating. You just get flung around by Lotus. Like, I hate him enough. I hate him enough in Hard Lotus. And now it's even worse in V-Hiller. Into a source? That'd be crazy, actually. Raw burst on entry is nice. It's also really nice with, like, the origin. Like, Battle Mage's origin is so strong. When you let that thing rip with Raw 4, or Raw 3 for that matter, it feels good moment. Oh, I've teleported right into a string. Top gameplay right there. Alright. So down bad for Meso, you're doing Critias weeklies to be able to clear C-Val twice a week. That is down bad, but it is actually kind of valid for new accounts to do that. I wouldn't feel too bad if I were you. It's kind of legit. When you don't have that much like sources of income and you can't really grind that much, you can only do so much. ID. Now I'm just DPSing. I don't have my origin up, right? Oh, actually, I can just go Gloom. I'm waiting for it anyway. Nice. Also had this ring box. You know, while we wait, why don't we just roll 4? No, continuous. Continuous 3. Disgusting. I'd rather keep the Estella than a continuous 3. There's all classes at 249, no main. I respect that. That is crazy. $10K Legion with no one above 260. I think that's the craziest part to me, because you'd think that if you were pushing Legion, you would have, you'd use the Hyperburn. That's the craziest part. Like, he gets a Hyperburn, gets it to 249, apparently? Or, like, just stops at 248. That is crazy. I would not be able to do that. Like just like randomly stop at 249 for the sake of stopping for 249. There is some level of dedication. It's kind of insane. Should I weapon jump swap? Might as well. I'm just chilling here anyway. Kane Discord is 240. Well, you gotta be 240 to access the Kane Discord? That is crazy. It's a pretty high level, no? Oh no! Oh, wow. I had door pot still. Ah, to talk, I see. I do like that a lot of Discords are like trying to keep the frequently asked questions to the minimum. I always thought that was kind of annoying. Just for like new players, like new people to the class join just to ask the same question. I can imagine the mods just dying inside every time you see it. I think the mod for the Battle Mage server was like losing his mind during this period of time when I think when the mastery for this came out. For sweeping staff. I remember so many people asking him about cooldown hat. I remember that was a thing. Guy was actually losing his mind. I'm pretty sure now every time that somebody types in cooldown hat, whatever the context is, a little like emoji pops up that says no cooldown hat. It's just like, it's got to that point. What do we have next? Do I have Origin up? I do not. I have Burst up though. Lucid? D-Nell. Maybe D-Nell. But yeah. It really just depends on, like, the class though. I feel like certain classes just attract just specific questions all the time. And sometimes it doesn't help that some of the Discords, they're frequently asked questions or like their navigation page is not always the cleanest. I think that sometimes doesn't help. I don't even know what I died to. Yeah, there are some classes that become a cooldown hat class. I think Pathfinder is actually one of them too. One of my friends said that they had to remake their Eternal hat because of that. Or rather, it was like, it was best for them to make an Eternal hat. Just because they already had a 22 with like proper 3-line. I think it might have even been a double prime hat. It was kind of crazy. And they needed to make a 4-second hat. That's a first world problem if I've ever heard one. How's Mashi 3 and 4? You know, that was actually another question that people kept asking. And I think for a small amount of time, every time that somebody asked that, the default response was, we don't know. It's like they just released the mastery and a bunch of people was like, oh my god, how much does this affect Battle Mage? Like, how are we supposed to know? It's just been announced. But yeah, I think it's okay. The general consensus from the Discord from the last time I checked, it was like, it's okay. It's like nothing crazy. It is a nice gain, but nothing crazy good. I was expecting it to be a little bit better, because I thought Dark Shock was like one of the main skills for the class, but yeah, as it turns out, it wasn't that much. I was hyped about it because Dark Shock is like the battle mage skill, if that makes sense. It's like the defining skill. When I think battle mage, other than the teleport, is like Dark Shock, right? That's just how it is. Please, let me heal in peace. I pressed my buff by accident. I had to jump out of my roll for that. Unlucky. Alright. Are we gonna get it? Raw 4? Ring box into a Raw 4, please. Make my weeklies go a little bit faster. Only a few bosses left that I can do for Raw 4. Yeah. The problem with the 4-second cooldown hat is so expensive to roll for. And it's so frustrating too. The amount of times I've seen like people complain about, you know, you're rolling for a cooldown hat and then you hit, what is it? -2, -1, or even worse, -1, -1. Like that is so tragic. But yeah, it's just like frustrating. What a silly line to randomly have 2 different numbers on the prime. Can you imagine people rolling for drop meso gear, but you had a chance to get 10% meso? It's so sad. It's battle mage button heavy. You can play it pretty lazily. Compared to other classes, it is maybe like in the mid-range in terms of buttons. But if you teleport around a lot like I do, which is honestly kind of the reason why I like this class, the fact that I can just teleport everywhere. It can be button heavy. But it's kind of fun to just zip around the map. She can -7. That's crazy. Wow, I can be in my roll the whole time there. I can even up teleport really high, and I'm not kicked out of my roll yet. Alright. At least one nice thing about Battle Mage, even though it's mostly stuck to the floor, you can chase after Damien really easily. You can also kind of attack with Scythe as well when you have it up. All right. Ring box. Give me a ring box. If I get an eye patch, I might leave it on the floor. No ring box. Alright, what else? What else do I have? Lucid. And I think that's basically it. Lucid, I'm saving slime. Yep, sounds good. Didn't realize how horizontal BAM's TP is. You mean like the range? It's pretty long. Yeah, this roll thing is kind of nice, guys. Gotta start doing this more often. Roll with BAM Origin is so satisfying. Alright, bomb. Oh, survive the bomb, teleport into the sickles. Classic maneuver. Decided to juice up a Lumi. I was kind of surprised how strong they went up in the rankings, like how high they went up. Made me want to make a Lumi, but There's a few things that was wrong with it for me. Like the fact that it's a teleport class is kind of pain for hard will. And also the IA is also quite annoying. It's an attack speed +1 class, but it's also a buff duration class. So you need to get AS +1 and 38 buff duration ideally from memory. It's a little bit annoying. At level 140, that's insane. Yeah, then I guess you're just waiting for buff duration. I fell into them. I slipped off the edge. Oh man. Alright. Lumi Giga DPM. I think it is mostly a DPM class. It has like sort of bursts every once in a while, but it... Oh, already in drop fams. It's, yeah, definitely more of a DPM class. Ooh, Twilight Mark. I mean, I'll take the Twilight Marks because my drop gear's not done, technically. You know what, I'm gonna drop this Black Bean Mark. Double meso, but I'll never use it again. It's time to let it go. Alright, what else can I do here? I have slime left that I'm trading, and yeah, just the easy bosses left. Let's go do these, and yeah, that's it for this character. Then I'm just waiting for, what do you call it? Waiting for Grandis. Yep. And Akichi. Alright. How many of you guys have been doing your bosses? Anybody get stuff? I saw a bunch of people in the Discord got books, which is kind of crazy. I saw like 3 books today in the Discord. Or you guys still waiting if you guys are running in parties and stuff like that? I'm looking forward to doing my Black Mage run at some point too, because then we can get a bunch of money. Black Mage is huge money. And that is all of my bosses done on the Battle Mage. Nice. 4 bill. I think that puts me at like 53 bill now. That's pretty good. Ooh, a bunch of MVPs here. Let's put everything away. Okay, nice. I think though, that might be it for today. I was hoping to get more stuff done, but I ended up doing some work on the Corsair. Didn't get an arcane weapon, but we'll see what we do on that character. There's a few things I wouldn't mind doing. I want to try to get that superior ring useful. It's 0 stars right now. So hopefully on the 5, 10, 15 I can get a fodder to 21. And we'll see what happens with the ET. If the ET somehow lands at 19, I might just leave it at 19. And then, I don't know if it's probably not better than my Carnage Treasure. Or like Meister Ring. Well, we'll see what happens. Alright. Tapping the Zerk to 22. I'll probably do that on 5, 10, 15 as well. There's just too many things that I'm going to end up safeguarding, so I don't really want to waste money if I can help it. I'm trying to be good this time around. I have too many items that I want to work on, so I need to make... I actually will use the Star Forcing event for once. But yeah. That'll be it for today, guys. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Good luck, everybody, on your weekly bosses if you haven't done them already. And if you guys missed tomorrow's stream, good luck as well on the Sunny Sunday. Take care, guys. I'll see you all again tomorrow.